This Saturday night and Sunday, Jews around the world will once again celebrate the holiday of Purim, which, as we remember from our youth in Hebrew school or in day school, is a time to dress up in costume, whether it's as one of the characters from the book of Esther or any other kind of figure we wish to be. We swing the noisemakers, the groggers, every time we hear Haman's name when we read the Megillah, and we give gifts to our friends, mishloach manot, in order to celebrate the holiday. But when thinking about the book of Purim, the book of Esther, which we read on Purim, which describes this act of revenge against the Persians, we step back and wonder exactly why do we celebrate this holiday? What's it all about? And we have to understand two things. One is that in the history of Judaism and Jewish civilization for the past 3,000 or so years, we recognize that for most of that time, Jews have been living under anti-Semitism, persecution, and oppression. And so the book of Esther and the holiday of Purim become a time of fantasy. What would it be like? Jews have wondered during those times. What would it be like if the situation were reversed and we were in control? Wouldn't it be wonderful to be autonomous and free from anti-Semitism? And so then, dressing up in costume and celebrating is that one time of year in which Jews can escape reality and be able to celebrate. But the second thing we need to recognize is that by those of us who live in America and have thankfully been free from the threat of anti-Semitism and oppression, we revel on Purim in our freedom, and we revel in our Jewish identity. And so the holiday of Purim then is a time to celebrate our Jewish identity, to recognize how wonderful it is to be Jewish, recognize the values, ethics, and morals that we've been brought up with and which Judaism teaches, and it's a way to celebrate how wonderful it is to be Jewish. And so the holiday of Purim then serves those two purposes: the sense of fantasy, what would it be like if we were autonomous, and more importantly, a sense of Jewish identity and celebrating what it means to be Jewish. And so we wish everyone a happy and joyous Purim.